He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a quiet intensity about him, a composed strength and screen magnetism that made viewers pay attention. Gokberk Demirci didn't rush into the Turkish entertainment industry. He built his presence patiently, shaping a career rooted in discipline, emotional control, and steady growth rather than instant hype. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Gokberk Demirci was born on October 20th, 1989, in Izmit, Kocaeli, Turkey. Long before recognition and leading roles, he focused on understanding acting as a craft. Instead of chasing visibility, he invested in formal acting education and years of preparation, learning how to convey emotion with restraint and realism. This foundation shaped his calm, grounded on screen style that would later become his signature. His acting journey began with smaller television roles that helped him gain experience and industry awareness. But his real breakthrough came with the role of Yaman Karimli in the daily drama Yamin. The series ran for several seasons and required intense consistency, emotional endurance, and commitment. Through Yamin, Gokberk became a familiar face to millions of viewers in Turkey and abroad, particularly in regions where Turkish dramas built strong international followings. Rather than remaining confined to one type of role, Gokberk steadily expanded his range. He took on a role of Kartal in You See Kiz Cards, a character driven by internal conflict and moral tension. The performance marked a clear shift toward deeper, more realistic storytelling. He later appeared in Kardeşlerim as Kore, further proving his ability to adapt within ensemble casts and emotionally layered narratives. As of 2026, his television drama list includes Yemin, You See Kiz Cards, Kardeşlerim, Hayat Bazin Tatlıdır, and Arka Sıradakiler. Unlike exaggerated online claims, his filmography remains selective and grounded. His movie appearances are limited, reflecting a deliberate focus on strong scripts rather than inflated credit lists often circulated across the internet. Gokberk's approach to roles reflects a long-term mindset. He chooses characters that align with emotional truth and personal growth instead of repeating formulas that guarantee short-term popularity. This balance between visibility and credibility has helped him maintain relevance in an industry where trends shift rapidly. Off-screen, Gokberk's public image is calm and controlled. He avoids unnecessary exposure, keeps his private life protected, and focuses on physical fitness, routine, and mental balance. This structured lifestyle directly supports the consistency seen in his performances. His fashion sense mirrors his personality. Clean, understated, and masculine, he favors classic looks over attention-driven trends. Brand collaborations remain limited and selective, reinforcing an image of authenticity rather than over-commercialization. While his personal life has often been the subject of online speculation, much of it inaccurate, he rarely responds to rumors. He keeps attention centered on his work, professionalism, and ongoing development as an actor. Within the industry, he is known as disciplined, respectful, and deeply focused on understanding his characters from the inside out. By 2026, Gokberk Demirci has earned recognition as a reliable and consistent actor. His estimated net worth reflects steady income from long-running television projects and selective partnerships, built gradually rather than impulsively. What truly sets him apart is restraint. He values realism, studies human behavior, and prioritizes longevity over speed. From early supporting roles to sustained television success, his career reflects patience, control, and quiet confidence. As of 2026, Gokberk Demirci stands as a symbol of understated strength in modern Turkish television. Not loud, not rushed, but built to last. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a refined presence about her, a rare blend of elegance, intelligence, and screen magnetism that made audiences pause and pay attention. Fahriye Evcen didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. She established herself with poise and purpose, transforming academic ambition and natural talent into one of the most respected acting careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Fahriye Evcen was born on June 4th, 1986, in Solingen, Germany, to a Turkish family. Long before cameras and scripts became part of her life, she was focused on education and personal development. She later moved to Turkey and pursued higher studies at Boğaziçi University, studying history, a background that sharpened her analytical thinking and deepened her understanding of storytelling and culture. Her entry into acting came unexpectedly during a visit to Turkey, where she was discovered and encouraged to audition. Her early role in the television series Yaprak Dökümü marked the beginning of her professional journey. The drama became widely popular, and her portrayal of Nekla introduced her as a young actress capable of emotional nuance and quiet strength. It was her leading role in the romantic drama Kalikosu that elevated her status to nationwide prominence. Portraying Fahriye, a character rich in emotional complexity and resilience, Fahriye demonstrated both vulnerability and commanding presence. The series expanded her international recognition and solidified her image as a leading actress. Rather than limiting herself to one genre, Fahriye explored a range of projects, including historical and action-driven narratives such as Olin Kader and Alperslan. Bayak Selçuklu. Each role reflected growth, showing her willingness to step into demanding characters that required both emotional depth and physical commitment. Fahriye's approach to her career reflects intention and selectivity. She chooses projects carefully, prioritizing strong scripts and meaningful roles over constant visibility. This measured strategy has allowed her to maintain longevity and credibility in an industry known for rapid turnover. Off-screen, Fahriye's public image blends sophistication with grounded family values. She is a prominent figure at international fashion events and has secured major endorsement deals with global brands, becoming one of the most sought-after faces in advertising. Yet she remains selective, aligning with brands that reflect her refined image. Her lifestyle mirrors her disciplined and balanced outlook. She values privacy, structure, and time with family, maintaining a steady presence without unnecessary overexposure. Her marriage to actor Burak Ozavit has attracted media attention, but she has consistently maintained control over her narrative, keeping the focus on work and personal priorities. Fahriye's influence extends far beyond Turkish television. With millions of followers across social platforms and strong international distribution of her projects, she has become one of Turkey's most recognizable and bankable stars. Her estimated net worth reflects consistent earnings from acting, endorsements, and long-term collaborations, built steadily through strategic choices. What truly sets her apart is composure. From early drama roles to historical epics, Fahriye carries a calm authority that elevates every character she portrays. She embraces evolution without chasing trends, allowing her work to mature alongside her personal growth. As of 2026, Fahriye Evcen stands not only as a leading actress, but as a symbol of elegance, discipline, and enduring influence in modern Turkish entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.